first that brought it out.
Leave their family matter now.
So maybe that's why Pekis is ashamed now to come to the public. That's why maybe he's trying to find himself. Pekis, please don't find yourself for it. Was
protecting Baba, but dragging
if you don't have body.
Imagine, people are dragging.
This justice
exactly. He insulted his mother, not even really small thing.
This was from different human beings.
Justice for Mohbad.
He even compared his mother to Mama Mohbad. He even compared his mother 10 years and not see mommy. In that audio, I said to
Charles Zot,
can we get that money? Make her go. I go police.
Don't be ashamed of Perkins. It's okay. I love you. I'll call you, Perkins. It's okay. Don't buy yourself. That's part of life.
Me,
don't buy yourself.
I know
some of us know they will not be good. We too not be good.
I want to ask question.
Please, na the sniper first drag you. Na the sniper.
I want to ask question.
What did I do? Hold on.
Where you see on your pay?
Igi tó jẹ wẹ́jú, igi kíníkan, igi.
Ìjà ti di jàgbóró ni. Ìjà ti di jàgbóró.
Woro sí woro.
Àyànfó ti di woro sí woro.
Ìbálòjẹ́ ìjòrúkọ ẹ̀ sí igi tó di ìjà.
Another account, everybody ló lákàntì làgàtà onígbàwà. Everybody ló lákàntì sí solution tó bá ṣe.
I think say you still dey for calculator.
Mo ti change calculator sí Seraphim láàárọ̀ yìí. But ilé yìí ìjà ti di jàgbóró.
Calculate
owó ọjọ́.
Bàbá Mohbad bí ká vote ní báyìí, ó ti ní vote ní ká vote báyìí.
Vote ní sí.
Wọ́n ní ká vote, ó ní ọmọ mẹ́wàá tóun bá ní, ọmọ mẹ́fà tó bá sọ̀tọ̀ lòun máa gbá lọ.
Bí ká vote, èmi ti fẹ́ lọ vote.
Bàbá fẹ́ wà sí ẹ̀yìn. Kò fẹ́ dàbí pé àwọn kan ló ń control, àwọn kan ní ò control. So bàbá wà kó tó gbogbo yín tẹ̀ vote.
Bàbá ń lo proverb fún wa.
Guys, hold on 1 second. Please, 1 second. I beg you 1 second. I want to draw students' attention to one person. Papariano, hold on 1 second. I want to draw you guys' attention to one person, right? There is this man that just joined Justice for Mohbad not too long ago. And this man's name is Olasheni. I remember when he joined.
Yeah.
His name is Olasheni. And the way this man has taken over Justice for Mohbad is, I don't understand. Is that how cheap Baba is? Anybody knew, just get that man like that. And that's the truth.
Olasheni is acting Guresi.
This man cannot even have a month. He can't have a month. And he's taking over.
No,
The sniper. When there is no president, we have acting president. So he's acting Guresi now. Until maybe Guresi comes back or not.
If you want,
maybe we will now vote for him to take the position of Guresi. But for now, we have acting Guresi. Thank you.
People that have met with Baba, if you heard what they are saying, they say Baba is open to everybody. That Baba is easily accessible and is welcoming. That when you get to Baba, you say you want to help Baba to do something, Baba will say, okay, come. So many people have been saying it. It's not.
As soon as you bring ideas,
that is ridiculous. That is disturbing.
This is with this that you just said. Wait, the sniper, please. With this that you just said.
Coming to him that is accepting.
Wait. With this that you just said. So why is Baba not taking Bankole and Smith? If he wanted everybody, why is he not taking Bankole and Smith? What is the problem with those lawyers?
Anybody that is not against anybody, book is the rules. Anybody who is not against book is interest.
No.
There's nobody around. You cannot be around him if you are against booking. Look at Karimo. When Karimo tried to come closer.
No, Papariano. See, when coming to that Karimo, you yourself, you know Karimo is not for justice.
Who am I to be saying Karimo to talk about or not? Who am I?
Abio.
Who is that model?
Is Baba a small boy? Moderator, please now. I didn't care. Please now. Match me now.
Juices, you're not understanding me. Juices, you're not understanding me. My point is this, right? Yeah. They don't even vent somebody. Like, you don't check the person now before this person collects the trophy. Like, I want to champion this. You don't understand the way this guy speaks now. Like, he speaks for Baba.
I understand what that
is. It's wrong. It is wrong.
I'm not saying that
because he lives in America. That is wrong. This guy came not even up to a month.
I am not disputing that. You are not getting what I'm saying. I think so many people have encounter with Baba. That's what they normally say, that people just penetrate into him fastly. Probably, you understand? That's what I'm saying. I don't know this guy. I know what's his name, Olusheni. He just joined the Justice for Mohbad. But like you said, now he came from America again. Maybe they want to come and use it to replace Muiwa. Maybe he wants to replace Muiwa in America. I'm saying that all these people you see around Baba, they are
when he's not Baba's family.
They will tell you now that they related, that they are one distance cousin. These people, they are planted here for Baba.
No, you want Baba's family. It's not Baba's family.
It was on Papariano's platform. The second day he joined. Justice for Mohbad, he came to your platform. Yeah, he came to your platform, right? He started from Binti's platform. Then he came to your platform the same day. Then he traveled to Oloriebi. He went everywhere. He went everywhere.
Wait. The snapper. You mean I've spoken to the guy?
Yes.
Really?
Yes.
Yeah.
How was the conversation?
You did. The thing is, just hold on one second. The day he was speaking, you didn't really pay attention to him. He was shouting, he was just talking. I think you were doing something on your laptop. So he went on every platform that day, and I think he was able to pick a platform where he can easily control them. Do you understand? So he chose Oloriebi's platform now. Oloriebi's platform. So that's where. So when he talks, they listen. He talks as Baba. Baba sọ̀rọ̀ tó sì sìn ní. Baba sọ wípé da.
Wait. Perkins is here. There's fake news. Who put fake news about Perkins? Perkins, come up. Wait. You wait. Come down first. They come up back. Perkins. You guys should not use Perkins to trend with your fake news. Oh yeah, once I cancel that news. Once I cancel it. What did happen? Wait. The player of that text, how are you sure that this guy account was not hacked?
Papa, all account is being hacked right now. So
how am I going to be sure about that? This is the account now and his name is on it. Perkins Rules.
No. Did you check? Because Adron's account was hacked recently.
How many followers on the account?
The followers is 30K. 38K.
What if somebody else that bought the phone used it?
Papariano, I don't know that. Tell him to come up. Ask him to come up.
Thank God he is here now. Thank God. Perkins, don't cry yourself. Anyhow, it's okay. Life goes on. Okay, Perkins? It's okay. If it is you, if not you, it's fine. Just make sure you are fine. That's all.
The way Susie account grew this days, Susie for Justice Empire, I can't they grow like mad.
Like so.
Susie, please come and teach me. What are you doing, Susie? I beg, Perkins will no one come and beg. Maybe in mind, don't the judge.
Susie have added television.
They go the run.
Papariano.
They go the run when they don't do many bad things.
No, Papariano, it's possible to
Papariano, Susie have added TV. You know that this place, if you add immediately you have TV. You add TV to your account.
African TV. Susie TV.
Susie Susie TV now. Oh.
now.
Papariano
Susie Empire TV. I beg you, I don't go active job.
Oh God.
Rich.
For Mohbad.
Rich.
Therefore, Imole, you've been trying to say something. Maybe you can talk now. I don't know.
Yeah, from Imole, one kind of gun.
Thank you very much.
You want advice to talk about him? Did you like cut our line of thought?
No, I know advice. You get what I never understand. Over 1 year and 6 months now, this thing they confuse me for this justice for Mohbad. Because God bless I be new person for this justice for Mohbad. Really, I don't know whether anybody get any idea why Mohbad petition of Balegushi, as in, I don't know if any of us have any idea about that. Why Mohbad petition Balegushi? You not speak for the petition since you will make Mohbad petitioner. A question I want to ask when I know very soon.
It was written in that petition now.
Somebody answer me. I'm coming.
Yeah, therefore,
Mohbad never petitioned Balegushi.
He only writes petition against what they said. Like, what's his name? I forgot this guy's name. Elebebe.
Elele and Obele. Obele.
Sorry for clarity. Let me read the petition. There's only one Mohbad petition outside there. If you see anyone bring it, there's only one, and I want to read that only one.
Thank you.
So it is very easy to get. Anybody want to get it so that you can read the same time reading? Just go to Google. Okay, type Mohbad petition. Let me type Mohbad petition. And when you type it, okay, just go to type image. Go and type image. Okay, when you see photo image, then you will see them. All of them is there. Click on it. Then click visit the site. Then now let me read it. Mohbad petition. Mohbad never. People misunderstand that thing. That's why when I'm looking at Mohbad fans and Mohbad himself, when Mohbad started getting it wrong, okay, Mohbad he wasn't speaking like who has a lawyer. He wasn't speaking like who has a lawyer. There was a day this boy now, that York came and saying, Baba should speak, mention any name. This man was not speaking. This man is trying to speak. And you guys want to shut him down? Do you guys understand the after speaking? Even Guresi, who is close to Mohbad, doesn't speak anyhow. But Guresi allowed the man to say anything and doesn't caution him. That shows that Guresi doesn't care. Do you understand? Guresi was on TV that day. I know how he was saying that, there's freedom of speech, but freedom after speaking is not guaranteed. So now, I want to read the only petition that Mohbad has. All right? And there is no other one out there. If you see any other one, then let me know. Where is my... As the person go just deal, and go just hate him. Una go just hate him. I come, I hate here. Person go before I read them, they come, make my mouth the cut. Man, no go the paint DS.
Before you read, I want to ask you because you ordered this from Mini.
Please, no cast me. Don't cast me now. Don't cast me now. Don't cast me. It's cheap. Go get your own.
I won't ask the question.
Oh yeah, let me read. So everybody, Mohbad petition, and I'm reading it from Open. And I think Mohbad wrote this. Let me see. Maybe somebody guided him, but I don't see any lawyer, any chamber that is on behalf of him. So Mohbad would have crafted this by himself. Wow, very creative. So let me read it, okay? So on the type, you can see from here, but because you cannot read very well. So it's not showing very well. So I'll have to read it for you guys. So Aloba Promise Oladimeji, Royal Pine Estate, Orchard Road, Lagos. The Assistant Inspector General of Police, the Nigerian Police Force, First Criminal Investigation Department Annex, Alagbon Close, Ikoyi, Lagos. Sir, petition of threat to life, malicious damage of properties valued the sum of 5 million naira, assault occasioning harm, oppression, and conduct likely to cause breach of peace against, look at the title, against Samilari Elegushi, Elele 2, Obele 3, and others, which we can't tell. Okay, we can't tell. If you put anybody name there, you must bring your proof. Mohbad just say others. Leave it like that. Others, we don't know. Petition against Samilari 1, Elele 2, Obele, and Samilari, Elele, Obele, and others. That is Mohbad petition. And he wrote, I of the above name and address, a law-abiding citizen and a musician, bring to your notice the assault and threat to my life by the above mentioned persons. The above mentioned persons. On 25th June 2023, while having a video shoot with another artist by name Zlatan Idile, the above mentioned persons, numbering about 15, led by Samilari Elegushi, invaded the premises with dangerous arms such as guns, cutlasses, etc. Where I was shooting video and scattered the whole process of the shooting, damaged the equipment I was using for the shooting, valued about 5 million naira, and started threatening my life, which in the process, they became violent and assaulted me, which I sustained injuries but narrowly escaped. Attached to this petition is the said pictures, evidence. That's pictures. Nobody give police evidence pictures. Till today, I think we should be requesting to see what evidence Mohbad gave them. You know, thank God we saw that video. How about pictures and many other things? You see, where I'm saying that our team is not even investigating. Whenever you go through this thing, you find out new things. Would the police say Mohbad did not submit it to them? They should have it in Mohbad archive. I don't know, anyway. Let's continue. Attached to this petition is a set pictures. Total amount I paid for the shooting they have destroyed is 8 million naira, which is non-refundable. However, during the assault, they were boasting that they work for Oba Elegushi and that they have been asked to deal with me for reasons best known to them, which till date they are still threatening to kill me if seen. Sir, I call on your good office to save my life from the above mentioned persons and bring them to book. Thank you for your timely intervention. Yours faithfully, Aloba Promise Oladimeji. That is it. Mohbad did not petition against Oba Elegushi, but Mohbad narrated the things that happened in the scene. Okay? So what was needed is for the police to investigate every person who was mentioned directly or indirectly. That was up to the police. I think we called out the police, and police, I don't even know. We should be asking, Baba Mohbad need to give us many updates. You went to Berekete. You and Berekete went to submit form to the IGP or whatever. We don't know what happened. Okay? You see why we keep coming to him. You see the reasons. When I go up, come back, I'll mention reasons. Which, even if you bring him here, he'll be hooked. I'm not just calling him or dragging him. I have said my things. I come to see where he's the rightful person right now that is causing the delay. When I said that we need phone forensic, we should start Baba Mohbad. We want to know what time. Blessing called Baba. What is he hiding? Have they sold the phone? But I've been asking this since last year. This is one of the reasons why I just put Guresi away. Guresi is not ready to help. All of us will sit here. We will say many things to Guresi. Guresi will say, I'm writing, jotted, noted. Guresi will go. Will not come to this platform the next 2 weeks, next 3 weeks. We'll go to that platform and be sleeping, snoring. Sleeping and snoring. When next we see Guresi here, he won't even talk about what we talked. He will just be saying something else. As a matter of fact, he'll be taking us to where we don't know. We want straight action. Address what matters. And let's move on. But it's never like that. Anyway, go on with your question. Go on, come on, Justice.
Yeah, can you hear me now? Can you hear me?
Yes.
Can you guys hear me?
Yes, we hear you.
All right. So I want to. I'm going to drift a little bit from what you're talking about. So now I heard a voice note that has been traveling. I had a voice note that has been traveling about as regards I think Pizu went to do interview with the police or something like that. He went to make inquiry. And even though I've heard bits and pieces, and I don't know if you've analyzed it or you've spoken about it, but then my question as regards what the police said is this. Is it possible that everything the police said is just to cover their own track? You know, when they said, oh, we asked Baba this, he has that, he has that, he has this, Baba said this, Baba said that. Is it possible that the police are just using reverse psychology? Now they know they've got eyes on the police, that the police are not working. So now they have to come up with a blame that, okay, it's not us now, it's Baba. This is because it's going to be their words against what Baba said. We will say, oh, Baba lied and the police are right. And I wouldn't say the police lied, Baba is correct. Do you understand? Because I've listened to it and I'm like, all of these things they are saying can't be 100%. They must have added to it just to make themselves look good. What do you think?
You know, I think I heard about that information too, about somebody that said going there. Anyway, you're saying, I don't know that person's credibility. Okay, are you used to the person? You see, but again, let's make something clear, right? The fact that, see, the sniper.
It's a uniform.
It's a lie. It's not true.
Just wait now. This is okay. Whether it's true or not, we can't tell. We can't stay and say whether it's true or not. But how can we know? For me, better maybe. Who is? Let me put on this screen. Better not believing. Okay, that guy, and also the police. Christmas just is that Baba? Oh, okay, not Baba. Who is that? What is happening? Kilode, share playing on mute now. Share is this about what we're doing here?
This is what they don't say. Papariano no more justice.
The lady that left your show.
Papariano no more justice.
Sure, you don't see her.
What is she doing?
She's taking a show for you now. She said Papariano no more justice.
Oh no. She didn't say I don't. She has seen that. Yeah. Like I mean, she may have a reason anyway. That's not. I think Bishop Papariano don't want justice. A different thing. She will explain. But I don't know more justice. She's just telling me that she's fed up.
Telling you no more justice. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. But and that's our opinion. Anyway, let's go back to what we're saying. So you see, the sniper, right? He has left. Has the sniper left? Okay. So the sniper, you see the thing here. What I do sometimes, when things get like this, right? When things get like this, what I do, I look at the antecedent of Baba, of the police. I don't know the antecedent of that guy, but one thing that I see, there's a pattern about Mohbad, right? Anyamika went to Abuja, came back, and said so many things, right? People condemn that it never happened, it was wrong, but Mohbad is perfect. Whoever this person is, okay, went in. In fact, Lady Aries has been dealing with these Odumosu lawyers and warned everybody as early as last year, December. People never listened. But look at it today. But Mohbad, there's so many allegations, all right, which people have about him. Are we going to say that all those allegations are false? That the man is innocent? Do we see him as a rightful and uprightly thinking person? You see? So for me, I would just leave it like that until we have more clarity, which is more evidential. But we can tell that a lot is not going on very well within the inner circle, within the man. You see?
Can I further?
Can I just say something to that before?
And again, I don't know why the boss man they run from my platform. The guy would just come, chill there, then go just run, come on. The boss man. Have you forgotten how this platform defended you, protected you? The Bible said that the wicked run when nobody chases them. I don't want to believe that it's the fire of God that is chasing you. And the boss man, me, I don't hate you. And I don't have in my head. But the things that you are doing, God knows. You too, you know. I don't have it in my head. But if you have in me in your head, maybe that's why you have been running. You just pop it. It's like it's hellfire. What is it? Brother, think I'm easy. Make you no go jam stone. Are you guys still working hard? How to bring me down? How to have me destroyed completely? Okay. There's going to be long days. Long hours. Understand? I know that I'm dealing with kids who try to piss an adult off by trying to look at some little things you can use against him and piss it off. But I'm trying my best to clean all the shit and close every door. No matter how much scamming you are, anybody, any of you, come close. I need you to try it with me. IT, I know it more than all of you, more than your generation. Carried thousands of bossmen, thousands of lagata. Any of them that you see that is playing that trick, right? If it's cunning, I'm more cunning than them. Leave me and them in one room. I can sell them out in the next seconds. I swear. To God who made me. Just because I'm being nice doesn't mean that I can't play nasty games. The same way I can use my intelligence to do these things, right? I can craft how to pin a person down, finish them. But I used to have mercy. When I have little chance to destroy a person, mercy will still just tell me, oh, let go. Mercy, that grace, that anointing follow me, anointing follow me, let the power of the Holy Ghost follow me, anointing.
When are we going to sing a Christmas carol? When are we going to sing a Christmas carol?
That's what I want to say.
Juicy, wait,
When are we going to sing a
our Christmas carol, Christmas carol. Juicy, you start. Christmas carol. Juicy, you start. Christmas carol. Juicy, you start. Drop your own.
Jingle bell, jingle bell, jingle
Okay, now.
all the way.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Jingle bell, jingle bell, jingle all the way. Oh yeah, sing yo.
You guys are going to join me. You guys are going to join me with mine. If you know it, you join.
Why are you
All
playing
right?
music now?
I didn't say.
Adele says, Eka Felipo,
Kí lẹ sọ?
Eka Felipo, Eka Felipo tó tẹ̀lé wa fún.
Merry Christmas, we wish you a Merry Christmas, we wish you a Merry Christmas.
Oh yeah, Snapper.
My one is long, so you guys are going to join me. You guys are going to
Oh yeah
join me.
now, oh yeah now.
Oh yeah now. Some people are still singing now, even though my voice is shit.
Sing.
No, it's like that.
Okay, mine goes this way. In a factory on the second day of Christmas, my true love said to me, oh yeah, now you people don't even know it. Oh God.
I know the song, but I don't know how to sing it.
Oh yeah, on the third day now.
Like that.
Yoruba no get am. Shey we no get am for Yoruba.
Three French ends, 2 torpedoes and a bird. If you don't know it, don't join. If you don't know it, my join.
Wait, make sing.
Wow, you should know. I know you went to Bottas.
On the 6th day of Christmas, my children
yeah.
said to me, Buki Jese Fan, Yeye Kudi 6 Muiwa 7 Baba Mohbad 5 go 3
God for me morning.
Yeah, Thunder Fire should come up. I know Thunder Fire will know it. Thunder Fire will come. 6 a week. To me, 6 is a lane. Oh yeah, 5.
5 in the factory.
Oh yeah, on the 7th day. Oh yeah.
On the 7th day of Christmas, my sister said to me, oh yeah, 35 million for autopsy, 10 million for Gurexi, 10 million for Gurexi surgery.
5 million for DNA.
5 million for DNA. 30 million for autopsy, and the factory.
You want to go that route, you should just say, the 12th day for justice for Mohbad.
See,
Then you start from
the sniper, why not reserve this thing for Kekra and birthday?
A fruitful interaction today, and we believe that a lot of truth will be unveiled and a lot of issues will be resolved. And before Barrister Odumosun take over to give some explanation, I think Anne Asuko has some itemized questions, itemized issues to pop out one after the other. So I think Anne
please
will,
type Odumosun must go. Thank you.
Come in to push in those questions one after the other. Then we'll give Barrister Odumosun the very much chance to be responding to those questions one after the other. And then thereafter, we'll give room for public to push in their questions one after the other. And then from there, I believe we are going to arrive at a celestial position. So thank you very much, Mr. Arifa.
I think the right thing is to put Barrister on the base screen. Okay, thank you.
Yeah, so and you are going to take over, and then it's going to be an interactive section between you and Barrister. You will be responding to those questions one after the other. Thank you very much. Thank you.
Okay, good evening, Barrister Odumosun. I have about 12 questions here. I know it sounds a lot, but yeah. I think just to give a comprehensive view so that there'll be nobody that will say they haven't heard properly. And also, please, if I've asked a question, you don't understand it, I don't mind repeating the question again, just so you answer to the best of your ability. I would appreciate I think we can put a time on each question, maybe 3 minutes each. And if there are more questions, you can, expand on, let's say, 5 minutes. Is that good, sir? Does that work? Okay, sir. Right. Okay, my first question, I'll repeat the question twice. So for people who are listening. So my first question to you, sir, is how did you start the coroner inquest case for Mohbad? How did you start the coroner case for Mr. Mohbad? Thank you.
Thank you so much, Anne. First of all, let me greet everybody. Good evening, good morning, good afternoon, wherever we are. I want to appreciate everybody.
Just listen to this, our solicitor in Yoshoro English. You know that when doctors are speaking, doctors have their own English, okay? They have their own, their own grammar. That when they speak it, we, the ordinary layman, we will not understand, okay? When the legal people, when they are speaking, you will be hearing some legal terms that you have to go and take AS-ONB dictionary before you can understand what they are, what they are speaking. Unlike our daddy, Falana, that when he speaks, he will be the one, he will not even bother you to go and be looking for dictionary. He will be the one to speak his grammar, his terminology. He will be the one to interpret it. But this one, watery English, like confused English.
Most particularly those who have been calling me, talking and encouraging us for what we have been doing for justice for Mohbad. So I want to thank everybody. I want to appreciate you. Well, let me say that we were driving home. I think we went for an outing and I got a call. And the call told me that Babaloba and Mr. Muiwa were online and they would like to have a chat with me. Earlier before that, somebody in America, I don't want to mention her name, called me and said she would want me to take over the case of Mohbad. I said I was not interested. That even though I sympathize with the family, I sympathize with the late Mohbad, But the case will be as
no, not new interview, old one. But I want to refresh your memory.
So the woman left me, and I went my way. Then sometimes later, she called me again and said, "Please, barrister, we want you to take over this matter. We know you can do it. We've had so much." I said, "Okay, let me think about it." Then my partner said, "Don't worry, you can take it." So I said, "Okay, let me pray about it." So eventually, I took it. And upon taking it, I told them that I hope you are aware that I'm abroad. They said yes, but we were told that notwithstanding that, you can do it. I said, okay, once you have that faith and belief, I too, I believe in you, and I know I can move mountains if I come into it. And we accepted the brief, and I sent my lawyers who are in Lagos to go to court and see what was happening. They said the matter has been adjourned and there was no date for it to come up. I said, wow. So I asked them to do a letter, and they did a letter to the court, telling the court that we want the coroner inquest to resume, and that we have witnesses to call. So we did that, and when we were calling those witnesses, we were giving just the list of maybe 4 people. And okay, we said we will work with that. And the magistrate subsequently gave us a date. And that was the first time the matter came up again after it has been adjourned sine die. Now, after we did that, I think it was a month or 2 after that we were told that there are some other witnesses in that house that we could call. And when we were told, we went to work. And we did an application, and we brought in those other witnesses. And those other witnesses, we had to advertise their names. And what I'm telling you now, if you go to that court to confirm, you will see that the application was signed by one of my lawyers. Although I've heard so many stories that Bukky Jesse said it wasn't us who did it, but I'm not bothered, because the facts speak for themselves. When you get to the court, you'll see it. So, and then when they came, I told them, when Baba Mohbad spoke with me, and I saw the pain in his voice, I felt for him, and I said, okay, you know what? This matter, I'm going to do it for you without a charge. I'm not going to charge you for professional fees. I won't charge you. What I will do is that I will ask my lawyers to go to court for you, but I will strictly supervise them and ensure that what they're supposed to do, they do it. And my lawyers are not small lawyers.
Can you imagine?
The list of them has 8.
My lawyers are not small lawyers. Sure, there's no any terminology, there's no any terms, or there's no any grammar that you can use to represent my lawyers are not small lawyers.
Years at the bar. It's 9 years at the bar now. And the other one is about 12 or 13 years at the bar. Their colleagues are magistrates and judges in Nigeria. So when I hear people saying you push small people into the game, I laugh, because it is not by Gidigba Oshilekun, it is not by stature or by whatever.
Who are you, Powesi? You are powing to Sanshitu, that Gidigba Oshilekun, that San Oshilekun, or what? How do you mean that San Oshilekun? San Ishilekun, San Oshilekun, okay? San Ishilekun. San is never your mate. San is never your mate. Okay, in academics, no be your mate. Anything
important you know somebody who is intelligent and somebody who is according to what you are. When I was in Chief Ghanai's chambers, I was just barely 2 weeks at the bar when I was sent to Calabar. And it was Chief Basi, who was a politician then that Donald Duke put into custody on allegation that he was the one who murdered somebody that was dumped at the back of his house. I was there. I defended the old man. And today it is history, and it was reported in almost all the papers. I was just 2 years at the bar. So for somebody who is 8 years or 13 years at the bar, to be called Domokekere at the bar it is disservice to intelligence.
You see this Calabar issue that I said, that was the only review that he has ever done. The only thing, and what has he done there? What are the achievements? What are his achievements in that Calabar that he said he went to? What are his achievements? What has he done? What has he done? Okobo kì í kú sínú ilé, Okobo kì í bímọ sínú ilé. Okobo ìta òkèèrè dán má bímọ sí because wọn lè ṣe. They will not be lying to you that àwọn bímọ síbi báwọn irọ́ ni o. It's a lie. Why can't you do the case that we can easily recognize, that we can easily be accessible to? Ká lọ find out.
So that was how we came into the matter, and we have been moving on. I told Babaloba that, look, I'm not collecting professional fee, but the lawyers that will be going to court, you'll be giving them 300,000 naira. He was not the one who will be giving them. The people who consulted me were to be giving them. But at a point in time, somebody who happens to be among Babaloba then started some hanky-panky, and these people, they resigned from their agreement to pay the money. So eventually, Mr. Amiwan Babaloba said, look, lawyer, let's be giving your lawyers 150. And I said, no problem. I told you I was going to do it free of charge, but let me talk to them. They will take the 150. And 2 of them have been taking 150 from the Aloba family. No lawyer does that in Nigeria. We all know what that country is now. But because of the love that they have, because of the fact that they want justice for Mohbad, they accepted. So what else do you want them to do? They don't take professional, but they collect just the pittance of 150,000, 2 of them, and they go to court.
Do you know why you took that 150? Because you want to use that to enter Mohbad. You want to use that.
I have about 3 or 4 cases that we are handling for them. And I thank God that all of them are coming to fruition.
Okay, sir. Okay. So let me move to my next question, because I think, in the course of answering one, you're moving to 2. Now, the recurring questions that come out of this, if you have your questions in the comment section, please, moderators, take note of it so that we can ask him thereafter. We just have a set questions that we want to ask that we think encompasses the whole thing. And then the other questions that come as a result of this will be taken on board. Thank you. Right, sir. So the second question is, you did say you would handle the case pro bono.
Yeah.
Why did you collect money? I know you touched on it, but I want you to answer it wholly now. And you can answer it in the next 5 minutes. Thank you, sir.
Okay. Now, we have to differentiate between professional fee and appearance fee. You have to differentiate between the 2. When a lawyer goes to court, you give your lawyer appearance fee. it is a custom, it is tradition for lawyers to collect it. They may not be doing that abroad, but in Nigeria we do it. So professional fee is different from your appearance fee. And once you are not taking professional fee, that appearance fee has to be paid regularly and at on point. I hope that answers your question.
Right. Okay. I think there'll be more questions that will come out of this, but let's leave that. I'm going to be picking the question. I'm not going to go according to the sequence. I'll just pick the question. Right. My third question to you is, I was going to ask you, but let me put it this way. When you came on this case, can you tell us again your areas, or if you want to say the brief you got, what areas you cover? Can you focus on that?
Well, the brief I got initially covers Coroner's Court. But at a point in time, another lawyer, and based on our agreement, I said, okay, once the lawyer handles the Coroner Court, I will handle the civil aspect. After all, the other lawyer is on ground and can actually lead my lawyers. So we do it jointly, collectively. And that is the way it has been going. So I handle civil aspect, while the other lawyer handles the criminal aspect, which is the one now, the Coroner's Court.
Okay, sir. For those people who don't understand, let's break it down. What do you mean by civil aspect? You want to give us, yeah.
Okay, there are some, like the DNA case, the application for the autopsy, for the examination of autopsy, the injunction against the African TV, the success service, and some other things that we did. Those ones are what we call civil cases. But the one that involves the death of Mohbad, which is the Coroner's Court, is the one we call criminal matter there.
Okay, thank you very much, sir. Now, my fourth question, right, would be, okay, hold on. Just give me a second. Right, let's talk about the money. I was trying to hold this for last, but I think that's the bone of contention. So now you talked about saying that, you collected 150, and then for cases, and there was specification as to what those ones were, the pro bono ones, so logistics for the other things. So I want to ask you, and I'm going to ask you another question after it. So far, how have they paid these your professional fees? And there are three questions under that, but let me give you that first question first. Can you answer that? Yeah.
Yes. Well, we've already mentioned that they didn't pay for the Coroner's Court. So we were given the brief on the DNA, and when we were given the brief on the DNA, we gave them a bill of 5 million, and then they negotiated and said they will pay 2.8 million, and we agreed. Said, okay, there's no money, let's take that. And we took that, and that was exactly what they did. Although there was controversy subsequently that they paid us 5 million, I think it was the same blogger who came out and started talking that we took 5 million. We didn't take 5 million, we collected 2.8 million. And if she still insists that we took 5 million, she should just bring evidence, because evidence is law, so that people can see that we were paid 5 million. So we were paid 2.8 million on that. That was our agreement. We sat down and agreed on it. Then later, we suggested that there might be need for new autopsy and toxicology to be done. And we gave them the bill. So when we gave them the bill, they said no, that we should assist them. There's no money. We said, okay, how much do you want to pay? They said they will pay 1 million. And we agreed. It is still part of our efforts to help the family. Now, the issue of African TV 2 came up. We gave them the bill. They said they will pay 1 million for it. And we said, no problem. We agreed. And they paid 1 million for it. So in all the money they have paid us so far as professionals is just 4.8 million is what I've given you and nothing more. We've not collected more than 4.8 million. So if anybody says we've collected more than that for professional fee, they should just come out and show it to us.
Okay. Now I'm going to ask you a question that you need to answer, and then I'll go to the main question real quick. So this 4.8 million, you have evidences for this, yes?
Of course, they were paid into the office account, so there can always be. Of course, I've told my accountant to prepare a statement of account for this case. That will be handy to give people if there's need.
Okay, thank you. Now, sir, because I'm also seeing comments in the comment section. Please, if you guys could just take the questions easy. So the first question is, this 2.8 million, what was it paid for? I know you've explained, but just for people listening and, what was the 2.8 million?
It was paid for the DNA. We instituted an action that we want to know an action on the paternity of the little child. Let me say that. I don't want to mention his name. So and having weighed all what we are going to do, we said, okay, let's have this. And we agreed on it, and it was paid.
Okay, that's fine. Now, the other money you pay, you said you mentioned 2.8 and the other amount. What was that one for? Just for people, just for clarity's sake.
For autopsy and toxicology, we went to court to seek for court order so that we can have the toxicology and the new autopsy and toxicology. So we charged 1 million for that. Though it was more than that, but they negotiated. We sat down and negotiated and said, okay, we still want to help us, no problem. And that was what we did. Then, what other one? In the African TV, same thing. We negotiated and we discussed it, and they said, okay, we'll give you 1 million if you can just do that. And that was exactly what he did, and we got an injunction for them.
Okay. Right. So there's this controversy, that is really strong. The blogger posted a fee. Is that a fee note or is that an invoice or what? But I'm sure you have the legal term for it. And it had 5 million. Please, can you explain to the whole world listening what that?
I'm surprised to see that she was banding that fee note all about. The plan was that we are going to have data forensics. So the family said, what will this cost us? And we looked at it, that look, this matter, we have to take it to the federal court. And we need to do a lot of work on it. So we give them the bill, a fee note. We give them a fee note. And when we give somebody a fee note, it means that the person can negotiate it. So we pushed it to them, thinking that they will come back to come and negotiate and say, okay, this is what we are going to pay, this and that. So I'm surprised that that could now become an issue. They didn't pay that money to us because we didn't do any data forensics eventually. We didn't do it. So that money was not paid. Okay, but I'm surprised when the blogger was saying it was paid, this and that. It was supposed to be, it was very embarrassing.
So that fee note, was just an ongoing discussion, and so it came about.
An ongoing discussion,
So the task has not been carried out, nothing of that.
It has not even been assigned to us.
Okay, thank you.
Eventually, we want to do this, and we said, okay, this is what we have to do. We have to go to court against us and get an order so that we can do things legally. Not that you will just you go by you go just like that and do something illegal that will not be useful in court. For such forensic data to be useful in court, you have to go through the court, and it's only the court that can, give you the order. So, and once you get the order, once the other party sees it, the party you are suing, then they can they will release the data that you are requesting for. They will release it to you, and that is the way it should be.
Okay, so thank. Got any more financial questions? Anybody in the panel section, I'll give you a moment for you to ask that. But
Anne, thank you very much for the time. Barrister, thank you very much for the time. The aspect of this particular pro forma, either invoice, either notes. There is a need for you to lay more emphasis and explain better, because it has caused a lot of problems in the air. And I want you to come again and explain to the whole world that particular pro forma that was demonstrated on the internet was not money paid to your firm. Please, I beg you, if you can explain again. Thank you.
Yes, what I said was that the pro forma invoice or the fee note was not paid to our law firm.
And how much was Barrister, how much was stated on that invoice? How much? Is it not 20 million?
No, I think it was 5 million.
5 million, thereabouts. Yes. And you can go on, sir.
It was not, it was not paid to us. We didn't receive any money to that extent from them. And the purpose for even issuing the fee note has not been completed. We have not agreed on it. So we are not paid any money like that. So if anybody claims that he has paid or she has paid, let the person come forward and show the statement of account where it was transferred to.
All right.
We don't receive cash. Monies are always transferred to our law firm.
So, all right, Barrister. I'm sorry for cutting in, sir, but I just want you to really reaffirm or to shed more light to this part, because there's a blogger that came on social media that said that the total money that they paid to your firm ever since you've been a part of Justice for Mohbad is running to about 15 million to 20 million naira. So I want to tell the whole world now that how much...
Bossman, can you give me a moment? Bossman, sorry, Barrister Israel. Let's clarify something, please. All these blogger, they're not their name. Mention the name now. Well, we here. Mention the name, for God's sake. And too, we say one blogger in UK. The person not their name. Sorry. Mention the name now. What are we talking about?
Okay.
If you are here to say the truth, you say the truth. Mention the name. Yeah, let's know who we are talking about. There are so many bloggers all over.
Yeah,
I'm actually talking about...
Bossman, refresh your question.
Okay, let me rephrase again, sir. Sir, Bookie JC, you know, that came out and started propagating lies on social media without confirmation of doing our own proper investigation.
Now, you mention your name now. So what's happened?
The name of the blogger is Bookie JC. And he came up with a publication saying that the total money that Odumosu has been that the money paid to Odumosu's law firm is running to about 15 to 20 million. And you are here now today. I want you to tell the whole world that what Bookie JC display right there is complete. That is not true. And I want you to use your mouth to tell the whole world how much money in total that was actually paid into your law firm, sir.
Bossman, it is the man that will clear himself that it is true or not. You don't have to speak for him. Continue.
Yeah, don't worry. Let me just talk. You know, the total money that we have collected so far as professional fee from the Adopa family is 4.8 million. Nothing more. Then I saw that Bookie JC has been pandering that we were paid 20,000 or 20-something million naira. There's no truth in what she has said. There's no iota of truth in it at all. We were never paid as such. If she insists, let her come out with her receipts and the account it was paid into. And on that note too, I will be urging the public to insist that where the money she is claiming was paid to,
Sorry. Let me just... Okay. No ṣẹlẹ̀. Ilé àpá àwọn náà ló ní problem. No ṣẹlẹ̀.
We believe as to what. It's like 50K, please. Okay, thank you, Arifa, for the short introduction.
He's not lying.
And first of all, we need to apologize to the viewers from any part of the country for the short disruption. But by the grace of God, we believe and we have trust in God that we are going to have the section successfully, and we will arrive at a celestial point. Once again, we tender our apology for the short disruption. So before we go on, and we continue from where we stop. Thank you very much.
Okay, sir. Thank you for that. Right, so let's continue with the questions, but we're going to just focus on the money bits, and then we'll move to another section. So we'll stay on the money for now, and then we'll move to another section. Okay, so talking about, let me just go back to that 5 million, yeah, because I think that was the question that was ongoing before anything. That 5 million note, can you explain again, just as Comrade Murphy asked, how that thing came about? And then my second question after that would be, is that the procedure, everything, I don't know if you have a copy of it, if you have it in your possession, so you can just, take your time and do justice on it. But that's the one that the blogger by BKJP posted. So if you can do justice to that first.
Okay. Well, see, during the process of seeking for justice for Mohbad, a lot of ideas came up, and one of the ideas is to get the data forensic of some items. I don't want to mention some things. So, and we were to use court order to get that. And how do we use court order to get that? If we use private persons to access those data forensic, the issue of admissibility in court will become a problem for us, because the court will question, how did you get this document? So if you don't get it from proper custody, it might be a problem during the case. So we decided to, okay, let us get to court. Let's get court order. Once we get court order, we serve the court order on the company, and the company will release those things for us. We could have used the police, but the police are not cooperating, because they will just they have a form they have to fill, and they will take it to the magistrate. The magistrate will sign it, and they will go to that company and get what they wanted. But we couldn't do. Just for them to see that this is what it's going to cost. As usual of them, we know they will definitely say, oh, let us pay this, let us pay that. And we gave it to them. So, but eventually, we were unable to do anything on it.
Sorry, sir, just to pause you there. Excuse me, sir. Sorry, just to pause you there. When you're talking about the fee note, can you give a breakdown as to what that 5 million comprised of?
Okay, sorry, let me just check.
Okay, thank you.
Okay. Now, it contains research and filing, CAF filing and appearance fee, then professional fee.
Okay. So can you give a breakdown of Or is that just you just put it as a lump sum, or you just, is there a breakdown of the 5 million as to
It
what
was broken down, like we said, I'm filing 500.
Okay.
Yeah. Filing an appearance fee, we put 5.
Okay.
Professional fee, we put
Mommy, do you want to comment on the video?
Ekale, Mommy Comfy. And ta ló wà lẹ́gbẹ̀ẹ́ mi? Ṣé twin sister mi? Ta ló wà lẹ́gbẹ̀ẹ́ mi? Who is here with me? F. Okay, sorry. Even me, fake barrister, ènìyàn ṣòro Táíwò Dúmọ̀sù.
Ekale.
Eka. Because how many ṣe ń sọ òyìnbó gangan náà ni, and you can see this man's voice shaking, and this man is not even professional, as he said, he's a barrister.
Timothy fẹ́ pinpoint ẹ mọ̀ pé wọ́n ṣe ń bí léèrè figure yẹn ó kàn sọ pé professional fee.
Yes.
What is the total? Ṣé nǹkan míì wà tó gbà lẹ́yìn professional fee? The professional fee. Because
So professional fees, then àwọn owó wo dẹ̀ ni ìyìn tí kò ṣe professional fees.
Exactly.
Because one pariwo Bukky Jesse said, ṣárí gbogbo wọn tó wà lórí ibẹ̀ yẹn, ikú Bukky Jesse ló fẹ́ kú. Bukky Jesse kọ́ ló fún wọn lówó. On that day that Bukky Jesse was doing live show, someone called, Bukky Jesse called that person. The lady live in United States. And ẹni yẹn dẹ̀ sọ̀rọ̀, speaker ló wà. Òun ló fún Bukky Jesse ní download all the payments. Why tó face ẹni yẹn? Why tó face Bukky Jesse? Barrister Dúmọ̀sù náà, I'm telling you, I don't know. Because also òyìnbó kan, like, èmi ò gbọ́ English. Only they go to the court. My daughter, Mosumola Odumosu, is not àwọn lawyer. Ọmọ ẹni ibodè ní lọ́fẹ̀ẹ́ mẹ́wàá fún wa ládírẹ́sì. Like Sanfemi Falana, one more bit office wa. San Wahab Shitu, one more bit office wa. Like a cotty mommy confessor, on throw shade, see San Wahab Shitu. Only con shake boti, con shake boyabino, con shake Tito be a big giga, big kekere. Egbe kini, fake barrister. Ènìyàn ṣòro Táíwò Dúmọ̀sù. Come on, ta lẹ ń lo bóbò fún? And you, for bringing you to TikTok, wọ́n mèsì life fún ẹ pátápátá. Because they want you to come and do damage control, and you even do worse than damage. Because the day that they brought you on TikTok to interview you, àwọn tí wọ́n ti gbọ́kànlé ẹ ìjọ yẹn ló ti wò pé no, this is not a right person for this case. And Anna Sukọ wà á tẹ̀ máa sọ̀rọ̀ because ó gbọ́ Yorùbá rọ́ ló ń pa. Speaking English, that doesn't mean that you are clever, you are intelligent. Show me, I told you the other day, I don't know which platform. Is it KD Fashion platform? I told you. I said this, you are not intelligent. I'm sorry, my sister. Because when I heard what you are saying, come on. We are not dumb. Even if I cannot speak English, that doesn't mean that my brain is not working. You said, oh, can you break it down for them so they can understand? So you are the only one that understands. Who cannot understand the difference between criminal and the civil? Oti, you too big for, you think you are, I don't know me, you think you are all that, you know it all.
Àmọ́yé ọ̀hún òyìnbó tó jẹ́ pé wọ́n lè sọ òyìnbó tán lè kọ tán lè kà.
Àìwò mo ṣe sọ fọ́kọ mi níbi ní pé àwọn ọmọ British.
Yes.
Tàbá lọ fún tó ti pick àwọn ọmọ our parents lọ represent àwọn ta lọ clap fún àwọn ọmọ wa. The best English student is black, is African, not even a British born. Kò ń ṣe òyìnbó gangan ló ń gba best English kìíní. So this is what I always say. You can speak it, can you write it down?
Exactly.
You cannot write it down. Come on. Writing, if it is has a meaning to construct it, only meaning on our only brain, not the way you speak it. I have one mommy ni ma pè wọ́n kọ́nà foríjì wọ́n ti kú. A máa pè wọ́n ní mommy London. Àwọn family mi tó bá ń gbọ́ mọ́mọ́ nǹkan tí mo sọ. Mommy London lè sọ òyìnbó dáadáa. We have different places that are good to see. Bí Anna Sukọ ṣe máa ń ṣe, ó máa ń irritate mi gbà kan. Ní this time, mo ṣẹ̀ṣẹ̀ rí true colour ẹ̀ ni. Ó máa ń ṣe bíi pé don't let some people dislike you. The way you are going, you're going to fall. I'm telling you. All right. The way you are going, you're going to fall. Life is too short. There are some people, they slept, they cannot wake up the next day. Do you think they have a bad thing or something? No. Hey, John, please. Because barrister yìí sọ kò make it ó sọ̀rọ̀ bí Arifa Emma tano ẹ̀mí sí. Ó sọ̀rọ̀ bí mo rò Arifa ló sọ̀rọ̀ ṣá. A so-called fake barrister. Fake barrister ènìyàn ṣòro Táíwò Dùmọ̀sù. Ẹ dojú mi bolẹ̀ o, because I always support you. I'm telling you. I always call you like I call your name fully. Ẹ dojú mi bolẹ̀ gangan. So that is, it's true that what your friend in Turkey said, that you cannot get this justice for us. And it's true, you cannot get it. But she sọ̀rọ̀ gan ohun yín gbọ̀n. We're confident because I've seen many interviews with all these lawyers in Nigeria, with Arise TV channel, all these TV channels. Wọ́n máa sọ̀rọ̀ with confidence ni, with some kí lorúkọ máa yọ Rena Mokri, mo ti gbàgbé, that lawyer that interview kí lorúkọ ẹ̀ Naira Marley. Ṣé bó ṣe ń throw questions in Naira Marley with action. Even when Femi Falana about all this case with VDM, Baba gan ó ṣe bójúbójú, ìwọ tí ẹ ṣe bójúbójú, o kàn answer question bí ọmọ kindergarten. This is Baba Mohbad. Ẹ jẹ́ kẹ́mi pè yín o. Ṣé ti rí this interview lásán? Ó ti ọ̀rọ̀ kakọ kíní pé ẹni tó bá fẹ́ Òdùmọ̀ṣù kò lọ kọ́ lélẹ̀. This interview kẹ́yìn náà gbọ́. Kẹ wá wò pé ṣé lè represent yín ní out of the country gan. Come on. Ó dojú wa bolẹ̀ àwọn J4M. We can see the way Arifa interview Musan Wahab Shitu. Baba yẹn dúró tọ̀nù fún Arifa jẹ ni. And Arifa changed the narrative. Ó change ẹ̀ sí nǹkan mi. Not knowing that he support kí lorúkọ ẹ̀. This fake barrister ènìyàn ṣòro Táíwò Òdùmọ̀ṣù.
Ó dẹ̀ lè ní confidence o kó jẹ́ pé torí owó tó ti.
Kò ní ẹ wo jẹ́ kí n ṣàṣírí kan fún yín. He's a lawyer. Ẹ wo kí lọ́ọ̀yà mọ̀ pé client òun ló pààyàn.
Bẹ́ẹ̀ni.
Ó sì máa ní that the way that voice tone kí lè sọ yìí voice tone náà yẹn kò halẹ̀ náà ó máa sọ̀rọ̀ máa ní jọ́. A public
voluntarily, you don't need to charge anything.
Ìbá a ti sọ pé pòbó náà ṣèbí ọmọ tó wọ skẹ́ẹ̀tì sídi tó gbé bò sídi yẹn tó wọ Canada òun ló kọ́kọ́ pariwo síta òun ló. Òun ló pariwo pòbónà ní ọ̀dọ̀ Kudi. The next day ni Bukky Jesse lọ gbé rìsíìtì jí àwọn náà pùṣì Bukky Jesse. And let me tell you, Crunching Queen, why? Tí bí ẹni náà dà. Máa sọ fún pé, are you going to push me to call the name?
Ẹ̀gbọ́n tó sọ pé Bukky Jesse.
Ẹ mọ̀ pé oríṣiríṣi lọ́ọ̀yà ló wà. A ní immigration lawyer, a ní family lawyer.
Ìsí criminal lawyer. Ẹjọ́ kò ń ṣe criminal lawyer.
Exactly. Kí ló specialize in? Exactly. Then he's not
property
fit for the
lawyer.
job.
Not calorie Google.
Then he's not fit for the job. He's just taking money. He's not fit for the job.
Ìwọ boss man, èmi ò ní pẹ́ boss right, but ó wọ skirt sídi ògbólógbé sídi. Boss girl, yes, boss girl, èmi ní pẹ́ man. Boss girl, oh, ní brain, you don't have brain. A woman was trying to control you. It's your opinion. If you don't want to call her name, nobody can tell you to call her name.
It's true.
And she still insists. Controlling you, telling her, orí mi ń gbá bí ṣe ń gbọ́ ni pé ó wá ń gbọ̀n lóhùn. Ìwọ ló wá fún mi máa fọwọ́ lálẹ́ fún bàbá Mohbad. Ayé ẹ ti rún pátápátá, boss girl. I can't believe you can be so low for a woman to control you like that. To tell you to call someone's name. Ó wá ń gbọ̀n. Ìyẹn tó ní kò sọ Jesse, Bukky Jesse. Àwọn iṣẹ́ ìwọ ló wá fẹ́ bí you will call. Woman yẹn, that beautiful woman. When Baba Mohbad did an interview, mi ò lọ mọ̀ pé ó wà ń bẹ̀. Because of you, I did not go. Mo yá play music lórí platform because kò sí nǹkan kan tó jẹ́ kínní ó máa pariwo máa gbófun sókè báyìí ni bí aláfiṣe àti ìwọ ló gbé power of Anthony sí lọ́wọ́ wọ́n ti táṣe ní síta wọ́n lẹ́yìn ilé first lawyer àwọn oníṣẹ́ ìṣúmú sọ fún yín pé àwọn people yìí they are the bad egg in justice for Mohbad àti ìyá wọn tó pọ̀ wọn. Oh, mi fẹ́ máa sọ̀rọ̀ débi ẹ̀ Nobuzara, I'm sorry. ṣebí IT guy ti gbé dìyín síta ó ti open yín àṣeyín ṣorúkọ Adéyọkè ló wà ń bẹ àbí orúkọ bámi ish ló wà ń bẹ àbí orúkọ barrister Ọláìdé ló wà ń bẹ àbáwọn orúkọ tó pè síta yẹn ṣorúkọ wọn ni ẹ̀yin náà ni because bàbá Mohbad ti tilẹ̀kùn mọ́ yín gbọ̀ngbọ̀n ó ti ọwọ́n amú kọ́kọ́rọ́ bàbá Mohbad wá kìpù kọ́kọ́rọ́ yẹn ìyẹn ló ń dùn yín ó tilẹ̀kùn mọ́ yín wá kìpù kọ́kọ́rọ́ yẹn bóyá dáàdì Mohbad gan ti sọ sí okùn tó wà ní Ìdúmọ̀tà tómi ti gbé lọ kọ́tẹ́ fi ń tunkún kiri títì nìyẹn ẹ̀yin gangan lè ṣù tó wà ní justice for Mohbad.
Mọ̀mí Yétì ẹja ṣèpolówó IT guy.
Yes, super mom.
Aries, Susie for Justice, because Bossman, Aries, Susie for Justice, Comrade Moses and Jerry are the one that got fatherly sacked, and they are the one that pushed African television out of the whole picture. Then Bossman is Susie.
Oúnjẹ tó fi ń ṣe báyìí, ń bọ̀ o, ẹ jẹun. Gbogbo wa ni. Ń bọ̀.
This device is ready to pair.
Sorry, Omi, o more reason to change.
The Bluetooth device is connected successfully.
They are the one that pushed African television out of the whole picture. Again, Bossman, Aries, Susie for Justice, Comrade Moses, Jerry are the people that got fatherless sacked and are the one that pushed African out of the equation. Yeah, I don't have friends in this matter, and I will say it as I say it. Yeah, this information that I collect.
Successfully.
Fatherly sacked, Aries, Susie for Justice, because Bossman, Aries, Susie for Justice, Comrade Moses and Jerry are the one that got fatherly sacked, and they are the one that pushed African television out of the whole picture. Bossman, Aries, Susie for Justice, Comrade Moses, Jerry are the people that got fatherly sacked, and are the one that
So aṣáàtẹ̀ ti gbọ́ pé aṣáàtẹ̀ ti gbọ́ nǹkan tẹ̀sán sí.
The Bluetooth device is ready to pair.
Máa sọ̀rọ̀ yín Mọ̀mí Yétì.
Mo tẹ̀ sí sọ because kò tẹ̀ sí nǹkan tí yàn fẹ́ lórí àwọn wèrè because like IT guy sìn ó ti expose ẹ̀yin tẹ̀ sáàkì tẹ̀ jẹ́ kí wọ́n lé this lawyer the first lawyer wọn ò pe lórí ẹbí tó wà ń bẹ̀ wọn ò pe Mọ́mí Comfy wọn ò pe BJ wọn ò pe anybody ẹ kàn fẹ́ máa rárá bú fáwọn èèyàn ní nínú káàmpù yìí náà ló ti sọ àwọn tẹjọ́ ń rẹ́rìn tẹjọ́ ń fẹ̀yìn náà ni the same IT guy. òun ṣẹ̀yìn gbogbo nǹkan and the cherry comrade Moses yẹn Mommy Comfy, you remember a few months ago ó wá sọ́dọ̀ yín ṣó wá sọ́dọ̀ yín ni mo attack ẹ̀ lọ́dọ̀ yín lórí platform yín gbà yín ó wá lọ sọ́dọ̀ the music ọ̀dọ̀ the music ni mo ti mọ̀ pé pé bó ṣe máa ń sọ̀rọ̀ kò straight mo wá bó ṣe kúrò lọ́dọ̀ yín èmi wá sọ̀rọ̀ pé bọ̀bọ́ tó kúrò lọ́dọ̀ yín ṣàtìrí ìgbà tó bí ó ní òun kí ló kọ́kọ́ ń pe iṣẹ́ tó ń ṣe náà ṣé advocate mi ti gbàgbé no activist kìíní kan àwa béèrè pé activist àbí human rights yes human rights ó tún change sí pé engineer lòun iṣẹ́ ẹ̀pọ̀ bó ṣe wà yẹn ó tún change pé engineer lòun ẹjọ́ ibo lọ́fíìsì comrade. Gbogbo ẹnu mo fi sọ because mi mọ̀ kan tó pọ̀ nínú ọmọ tó kú bóyá wọ ni bàbá ẹ̀ bóyá wọ ló ń kú ẹ̀ mi mọ̀ kan tó pọ̀ ńbẹ̀ tó rọ ojú kiri títì ìwọ iná ló wà náà àwọn tó lé the first lawyer nítorí pé ẹ fẹ́ gbé lọ́ọ̀yà àti yín wá nítorí pé ẹ ti ń control bàbá Mohbad for long time. And because that man did not listen to your advice anymore, ó tilẹ̀kùn mọ́ yín wá mú kí yín wá tọ́jú ẹ̀ ibi tí wàhálà ti bẹ̀rẹ̀ nìyẹn. Boss girl. Even Kudi, èmi máa pè ní Kudi tó ń gbé Dublin. Boss girl, your boss. Òun gan náà jealousy ló láti irun orí ẹ̀ báyìí jealousy ní dé ìkànnà ẹsẹ̀. Kí wàá bò tí èèyàn bá ní Yorùbá yàn ṣe ti pa ni? Is it by force? Gbogbo yàn kọ́ nìyàn máa bá ṣe dà. Not everybody. Not everybody. I mean, someone said they don't like me. That's it. But some people like me. Gbogbo yàn kan ló máa fẹ́ràn yàn náà. Tẹ̀dẹ̀ wá ẹ̀yin. How many of you, boss girl, gbogbo yín tẹ̀ ń pariwo bàbá Mohbad? Ìjọ wo ni ìkọ̀kan ní fún bàbá Mohbad ló ń jẹjẹ? Bona, you are not feeding him. Èmi mo sọ, feed bàbá Mohbad. Wọ́n dẹ̀ ti sọ fún yín pé kẹ́ mú receipt yín wá. Ẹni tó bá dáwó sí GoFundMe. Place receipt yín. Wọ́n dẹ̀ check ẹ̀, wọ́n check ẹ̀, wọ́n send ẹ̀ sáwọn kìíní. Ibi tó wáyé pọ́wọ́ yín gangan ni. Ẹ̀yin ìkà yìí. Ẹ̀yin tẹ́lẹ̀ fóyàn ló ń jẹjẹ tẹ́ tó ń pariwo. Ẹ̀yin tó ń bọ́. Tó tún pariwo nonsense. Mommy Comfy, thank you Jare for giving me this chance to talk. Àwọn wèrè bèbè.
Thank you so much. Eshegan. F, good evening. F.
Good evening.
Good evening.
Good evening. Ẹ kú ìpalẹ̀mọ́ Christmas. Ìdẹ́mi kàn fẹ́ sọ ní pé tó bá yẹn pé tòótọ́ ẹni tó introduce máa yẹn ó mọ̀ pé property lawyer ni then Ọlọ́run ló máa dáríjì because it's just not fair because lawyer everybody ló ní ibi tán specialize on nírú criminal lawyer tó tún àbí criminal case tó dẹ̀ tún wá wà complex kó jẹ́ pé property lawyer lẹ́nìkan á máa introduce I think it's so unfair. It's not right at all. There is no if or but that man needs to go. Number one, in terms if you were against here, more personally, me then we a lot of show ti Uncle Atilo. Ní pé kò lè wà níbí ní UK kó máa lọ ṣẹjọ́ lẹ́kọ̀ọ́. Àfi tó bá yẹn pé ìjọ tí wọ́n bá ti sọ pé date 5 lead on the 12th kó ti débẹ̀. o lè lọ kó máa gbowó kó má lè lọ represent case tí o tó gbà ibi tẹ́bi ti kọ́kọ́ ní problem pẹ̀lú ẹ̀ nìyẹn ẹ̀ẹ̀kejì náà ó sọ pé òun ò gbowó ó tún lóun gbó owó kí ni 150 yẹn kí ló ṣe pè yẹn náà kí ló ṣe pé 150 tí wọ́n gbà.
ó ní owó mọ́tò àwọn.
mo fẹ́ ṣe voluntary job so tó bá yẹn pé voluntary ni bóyá o máa fò débẹ̀ ni o bóyá o máa gbé kínní ni nobody pays for any ìyẹn ìyẹn ó kàn fi ń gba owó ni olóògbówó òun gba 150 tó bá ti ń lọ so kí ló dé tán máa gba 5,000 kí ló dé tán gba 3,000 owó mọ́tò ṣé 150 náà fi ń wọ mọ́tò lọ síbẹ̀ ni ọgbọ́n jìbìtì ni ó náà.
Èkìtì ló ti ń bọ̀.
Exactly. Is either o fẹ́ ṣe nǹkan voluntarily àbò fẹ́ gbowó toró ti ń gbowó indirectly now. So what are we talking about? Gbogbo tó ń bí èmi nínú ẹ̀ nìyẹn. Ó tún sọ tán, ó tún sọ pé owó professional kìíní. What is the total amount tó ti dé ọ̀dọ̀ ẹ̀? Whether professional or unprofessional, what is the total amount interface sọ nìyẹn? Torí tẹ́lẹ̀ ṣe bó sọ ń pò ń gbà less than $1 million or something ìgbà tó yá ń sìn ó tún sọ ń pò ń ti gba 4.8 ó dẹ̀ sọ pé professional. fún ni ìfà àwa náà ti ṣí gan anyway ìgbà tí jẹ́. Responsibility of a lawyer, and I think new complex case by is too much for one person to handle. So what to go wrong for a long time? He has to go. He has to go. I live in UK. Me, the lẹ́jọ́ ní Nigeria kí wọ́n gbé lawyer ní UK tí ò ní máa lọ sílé láti lọ rectify. No, that is my own point. No. O lè máa gbowó kí kéèsì wà ní 500 miles away kò lè máa gbowó láì lọ yọjú sí case. It's not right. So he has to go. He knows he has to go. He knows. Èyí tí wọ́n bá ní di bricklayer báwo lè ṣe máa lọ employ tailor láti wá ṣiṣẹ́ bricklayer. If he's a property lawyer, what is he doing with a criminal case? Obviously, he's going there to fail. That is not a speciality. One jack of all trade, master of none. Kò sí lawyer kan tó jẹ́ pé gbogbo field yẹn ló cover. No. So we need a radical lawyer. We need kini to ma support Shitu and intelligent host náà. You need to get involved. Obviously, àwa tó yẹn pé individual àpọ̀ mo ti sọ lọ́dọ̀ uncle Atileni náà á ti pọ̀ jù. But ẹ̀yin host bíi mẹ́fà ó yẹ kẹ́lẹ̀ ní committee tó yẹn pé kọ́ máa fọ̀rọ̀ lọ yín pé interface ṣe rè o ẹ ṣe báyìí o ẹ má ṣe báyìí o tẹ́ bá lè get involved a máa rójú ọ̀nà. If not tó bá yẹn pé a kàn fi sílẹ̀.
Could you believe wípé baby lawyer Sanshitu ṣó ti yẹn baby lawyer Sanshitu tí wọ́n ló tẹ̀lé Sanshitu ní time kan báyìí lọ sí